Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. I want to share with you today on June 1st, 2020, a very important message connected to Pentecost. And I want to start out by sharing this headline from the Drudge Report. This is the cover of the Drudge Report for Sunday, May 31st, Pentecost in the world, out of control, urban warfare. Look carefully at this photo. Look at this guy's hair. Look at his position, his stance. And compare this to the movie, The Purge, which is the election year. Purge, okay, we're in the election year. And the hair on this, or the Statue of Liberty, the two covers of the election year Purge, between this person's hair and this person's position, with his arm up, something up in the air, we've got the hair on this guy, and we've got the position of him holding something up. Not holding up a machine gun, he's holding up a skateboard. This is the headline of Pentecost. The Purge. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that this timeline is true. From the Obama Nobel Peace Prize, 1,260 days to the abomination, 1,290 days to the Feast of Trumpets, October 3rd, 2016, when Obama said the Republicans think I'm the Antichrist, and 1,335 days later, bringing us to Pentecost. It also brings us to the launch of the Dragon, successful launch of the Dragon into space, and it brings us to Pentecost and urban warfare and the picture of the Purge being carried out throughout the United States. I want to share with you about the third day, and this is all connected to Pentecost in Exodus chapter 19. But if we go back to Genesis chapter 1, it says in Genesis 1:9, God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place. Let the dry land appear," and it was so. God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas, and God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after its kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind, and God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. The third day. So from Genesis chapter 1, the only day of the week that had a double blessing was the third day. The third day is doubly blessed. The third day not only lines up with 3 days after Pentecost, May 30th, but it also lines up with the third day of the week, Tuesday, seeing that May 31st is a Sunday, June 1st is a Monday, and June 2nd is a Tuesday. So June 2nd lines up with the third day after Pentecost. It also lines up with the third day of the week, Tuesday, the day that is said to be doubly blessed. It was blessed 2 times. God saw that it was good. The evening and the morning were the 3rd day. Genesis chapter 22, verses 3 and 4 says, Abraham rose up early in the morning and saddled his ass, took 2 of his young men with him and Isaac his son, and clave the wood for the burnt offering, and rose up and went unto the place of which God had told him. Then on the 3rd day, Abraham lifted up his eyes and saw the place afar off. Now there are many instances of the 3rd day appearing in scriptures. This is one of them. I'm not going to go through all of them, but on this occasion, Isaac was going to be sacrificed on the 3rd day. It's another connection to the importance of the 3rd day. Now, if we go to Exodus chapter 19, and this is the key text in everything that I'm going to be sharing with you, because this is directly connected to Pentecost and how everyone needed to prepare for the 3rd day when Moses was going to be coming down from the mountain with the 10 Commandments, with the orders of God, and this was all connected to the 3rd day. It said, be ready against the 3rd day. Exodus 19:11. For the 3rd day, the Lord will come down in the sight of the people upon Mount Sinai. 3rd day. So it's connected to Pentecost, but at the same time, connected with Pentecost, they had this special message and a need and a reason why there was a focus on the 3rd day. So it was Pentecost, and it was also the 3rd day. Okay? So this is the connection that we have right now. That as we are watching this important time of Pentecost, within the message of Pentecost from Exodus chapter 19, there's a focus on the 3rd day. So if we go on in verses 15 and 16, this is repeated 2 more times, just to let everybody know 3 times it is mentioned in Exodus 19, the connection between Pentecost and the 3rd day. And he said unto the people, be ready against the 3rd day, come not at your wives. And it came to pass on the 3rd day in the morning that there were thunders and lightnings and a thick cloud upon the mount, and the voice of the trumpet exceeding loud, so that all the people that was in the camp trembled. The 3rd day. We know, of course, that Jesus rose on the 3rd day, but we also see that there was a wedding in Cana on the 3rd day. And it says that Jesus was called to the wedding with his disciples. Jesus and the disciples called to the wedding on the 3rd day. Now we have this interesting detail that within June 1st and June 2nd, both of these days are connected to the 153rd day of the year. In leap years, June 1st is the 153rd day of the year of the miraculous catch of fish, the 153 fish, as we were watching Comet Atlas and the 153 days between the discovery of Comet Atlas bringing us to Pentecost. Well, there's another sign of 153 days. 3 days later, as we're watching June 1st and June 2nd is the 153rd day of the year in a normal year. So between June 1st and June 2nd, both are connected to the number 153. So that is another amazing detail. So I want to share with you that the Rapture Watch of Pentecost, May 30th, is true and valid and a key time that we are still in. And based on Scripture, based on all of the things we need to take into consideration, we have the third day of Pentecost. The third day from Pentecost that we need to continue watching. So I want to share with you that the rapture watch continues through June 1st and June 2nd, today and tomorrow, for the rapture of the Church of Jesus Christ, all connected to the timeline of Daniel from 1947, 62 years to 2009, the Obama Nobel Peace Prize, the 1260, 1290, 1,335 days, bringing us to Pentecost plus 3 days. And I think this is absolutely and perfectly scriptural that at the end of it all, at the end of all things, even the third day is fulfilled to perfection. The third day. We have the dragon, we have the purge, we have Pentecost, and we have the third day. This is what I wanted to share with you. Rapture Watch continues through June 1st and June 2nd, 2020. I pray you're blessed today. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.